Next, we're going to find a solution to each question, it says, but I meant equation. We're going to use diagrams to help us reason about how to solve this. So in my first situation, I have 5 groups of the exact same amount, and all of that totals 20. So I want to take 20 and divide it by 5, so I know the amount for each one of these groups. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So that means x plus 3, every time we see it, is equal to 4. If x plus 3 equals 4, then x has to be 1. Let's substitute to check that. 1 plus 3 is 4, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 4. 5 times 4 is a total of 20 pencils in the gift bags. In Noah's situation, again, we have an equilateral triangle that was 5 inches on each side, and then he lengthens each side by some amount. So we have 3 groups of 5 plus some amount for each of the 3 sides of the triangle. So I'm going to first take the new perimeter, 20, and I'm going to divide it by 3 so I can find the length of each side. And when I do that, I get 6.66666666666 repeating, which I can also write as 6 2/3. 6 2/3 is the amount for the original length plus whatever he needed to extend it to get his new perimeter of 20. So if 5 plus x is 6 2/3, then x has to be 1 2/3. Let's substitute and check. 5 plus 1 2/3 is 6 2/3, and I have 1, 2, 3 groups of 6 2/3, which if I put that on my calculator, 6 2/3 times 3, I would get a total of 20. For the art class, we know that each student pays $3 plus a fee for supplies, and there are 5 students. So we have 5 groups of each student paying $3 plus a fee, an unknown fee amount. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide 20, my total, by 5 to figure out how much each student paid. And when I do that, I get 4. So then each student pays $4. So they have their fee plus their art supplies for a total of $4. So if 3 plus x is 4, then x has to be 1. Let's substitute 1 each time. I have 3 plus 1, which is 4. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Last context with Elena running. So Elena ran 3 times last week, and each time she ran the same distance as Claire and 5 more miles. So 3 times that she ran that same distance of Claire's first week plus 5 more miles. So I'm going to take this total and I'm going to divide it by 3 to figure out what she ran for each of those days. And when I take 20 and I divide it by 3, I get 6.6 repeating, which is equivalent to 6 2/3. So if Claire's last week plus this week is 6 2/3, then Claire must have ran 1 2/3 miles last week.